A minute 10 in. Randy, 17-5-16. Or 17-6-11, sorry. McKinley, 11-6 flat. Dylan, 11-6-17. 3 seconds back from McKinley. Two 30 and 3:30 to go. Randy, 18-6-20. McKinley, 13-6-21. Dylan, 11-6-28. Three and 3 to go, halfway. Three 30 and 2:30 to go now. Randy, 16-6-11. He has a 20.1 hot lap of the race. McKinley, 18-6 or 13-6-14. Dylan, 11-6-35. Minute 30 left to go. Randy still up front on a 16-6-09. McKinley 13-6-10. Dylan 10-6-15. Up next, race number 2, our first heat of our 17.5 two-wheel drive buggies. We're going to need as many volunteers as we can get for the next race. As many volunteers possible for the next race to help us out. That would be very much appreciated.
1 minute left.
No. 25 seconds left to go. Again, we're going to need volunteers for the next race. Help us out. If we can have volunteers ready for the next race in 15 seconds. 10 seconds left to go. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep them going. You guys will all be done when you cross the line here.
Randy Liebold done.
Randy, you're done. McKinley, you are
Liebold
done. I got this truck to finish here. That is a race. Marshall grab the blowers. Randy 16.605. McKinley 13.605. Dylan 10.610. Up now, race number 2, our first heat of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggies. Drivers from the last race, and as many volunteers as I can get to help us out, as many volunteers as I can get for the next race, or for this race to help us out. Matthew, cross the line. Matthew, cross the line real quick. Volunteers, guys, some volunteers. Looks like I already have Chris Camara back there in the back right. Javen right there in the center bucket. Chris Anderson over here by me. Appreciate you guys. Got Randy from the last one. I need 2 more. No, 3 more. 3 more. 3 more. 1 on the green bucket, 1 on the back left J-Con banner, 1 on the back left Coyote banner. Two volunteers out here to help us out. 2 volunteers. Holy moly. Hey, McKinley. Can I get you on the back left Coyote banner? I'm going to get somebody else there in that center bucket. 1 more. Help us out. 1 more.
1 minute to the start.
1 volunteer on the green bucket. 1 volunteer on the green bucket. Yeah, that one over there. 1 volunteer. Help us out, guys. 1 volunteer.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. Let's line them all up. I need 1 more. 1 more. Help us out. 1 more. One more. Help us out.
To the start of the race.
McKinley, I'll get you by the J-Con banner there. You're good, Robert. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone.
The race.
One minute in, Brett Nelson on a 22.603. Matthew 22.615. Hendrick 21.602. 5/10 back from Matthew. Matthew 1.5 back from Brett Nelson. Here they all come across the line this time by Brett Nelson 22.601. Hendrick now 21.65. Matthew 21.602. 3/10 back from Hendrick. We got Cody in the 4th spot. 26.09. Orlando 19.612. Looks like trouble's here for Brett this lap. Hendrick now 22.609 up front, leading away. Brett 22.611. Matthew 22.613. 1.2 separate in your top three. On to the left side they go. Down the front straightaway. Separated now all by 0.8. Brett 1,000 back from Matthew. Matthew 0.8 back from Hendrick. Oh no, trouble's there on the top left. That was Matthew getting stuck on a pipe. Gets back going in to drop him 3.5 back from Brett. Brett 0.8 back from Hendrick. 2:45 in, 3:15 to go. Trouble there for Brett. Gets right back going though. Oh, little roll ride there from Matthew. Like he like folded up the banner a little bit and came back off. 2:45 left to go. Trouble's there for your leader at the end of the straightaway. We'll see what happens this time by for the timing and scoring here. Brett Nelson onto the left side. Hendrick onto the left side now. Trouble's there for Matthew getting into the center triple. That's going to drop him back now. More trouble's there for him in the center triple. 2:10 left to go. 2:10 left. Hendrick on a 22.610. Brett 22.610. 2:10 separate in those two. Matthew 21.611 now 11 seconds back. Cody 21.616. Orlando 26.16. Minute 45 left to go. A minute 30 left to go now. Top two, 2:10 separate last time by. This time by 15.8 there for Brett. His fast lap of the race, but a 15.7 there, backing that up for Hendrick. 4/10 now ahead of Brett. Oh no, trouble's there for Brett in the top left. Gets back going, but now he's going to be 4.2 back with a minute 5 left to go.
1 minute left.
.45 seconds left. Hey, we better hope that the track's good Friday and Saturday. Nobody but racers. Lillian probably won't think it will be good. 25 seconds left. I'm not even gonna tell William, dude. Fuck him. 15 seconds left to go. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep 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 going. Everyone will now be done when they cross.
Hendrick Westmoreland done. Orlando Martinez done. Brett Nelson done. Matthew Schroeder done.
That is a race. Hendrick 22.604. Brett 22.614. Cody 21.615. Matthew 21.618. Orlando 26.08. Up now, race number 3. Second heat of 17.5 two-wheel drive buggies. Drivers from the last one and a volunteer 2 out here to help us out.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Volunteers, guys. Volunteers out here to help us out. Some volunteers, please help us out. We're going to need a couple volunteers. Thank you guys for waiting there for these guys to blow off the track. I appreciate that. We're going to need volunteers, though. Easy end of the triple. Easy end of the triple. That is clear. Volunteers, guys. Help us out. Thank you, Chris Gross. I think we'll need maybe one volunteer. Did you stop the tires? Okay. God dang it. Matthew, I'll get you on the top left there. And then I think we could be good to go with this.
1 minute to the start of the race.
I hope you can run in those PJ pants. Dude. Huh? I guess William fell
45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and shut them down. Get them all lined up here on the left side. Dude, my dad gave me 500. Yeah. I think it's for RT shit. So I think I'll be ready for backside.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Because the jam comes first. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. If I go to a carpet, I'll go to RC1. I feel like Island's just too close. I'm going to go to something far. One minute in, Kevin Moyer, 22.601. Scott, 22.609. 1 second back from Kevin. Alec, 26.03. Brandon, 19.604. Kieran, 17.601. A little bit of troubles there for Scott that time by dropping him 3.3 now back from Kevin. Alec, 2.7 back from Scott. Brandon now 2.9 back from Alec. Minute 30 in, 4:30 to go. Two in, 4 to go. Kevin 16.3 that time by. Hot lap of the race. He's on a 22.605. Scott 21.6 flat. Alec 21.607, 2.2 back. Brandon 26.11. Kieran 18.617. .230 in, 3:30 to go. Three in, 3 to go now, halfway. Kevin Moyer, 22.604. Hendrick has a 22.604 too. So far, Kevin 3/10 off that TQ time. Scott 22.614. Alec 21.607. Brandon 26.05. Kieran 18.601. Watch on the left side. Clear. Watch on the stair steps. That is all clear. Minute 40 left to go. Kevin Moyer, 22.605. Scott, 21.601. Alec, 21.603. A little bit of a long lap there, though, for Alec. Now 4.5 back. Brandon, 26.02. Kieran, 18.611. One minute left to go. Yeah. 25 seconds left. So I think we'll be good on practice. 15 seconds left to go. But we'll get with like Nick and Mitchell and see if they want to practice anything for them. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep them going. Don't stop till you're called done. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Scott, keep going. Keep going. Kieran, you are done. Scott, keep going. Kevin Moyer, you are done. Everybody else to be done when they cross here. Got one to finish now. One to finish.
Alex Snyder done.
Hold on, guys. Still got one to finish. One to finish. That is the race.
Scott
Marshall grab the
Simon
blowers.
done.
Kevin Moyer, 22.606. Scott, 22.620. Alec, 21.610. Brandon, 26.04. Kieran, 18.601. Up now, race number 4. Final heat of our 17.5 two-wheel drive buggies. Drivers from the last one and one volunteer. One volunteer out here to help us out. One volunteer out here to help us out, guys.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Volunteers, guys. One volunteer. And then all the drivers from the last race to help us out. Scott, Alec. I need Alec out here to marshal and a volunteer on the buckets. Waiting on a check from Chris Camara. One volunteer. Help us out on one of the buckets. One volunteer. Just one volunteer. Waiting on a check from Chris Camara. Thank you, Javen. Chris Camara.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
We're still in 17.5. Camara.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Chris Camara, you going to make this one? All right. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Watch going in the back triple. Clear. 1 minute in, we got Matt Liebman, 21.603. Aiden, 26.14. C4, 18.606. Chris Anderson, 18.608. Minute 30 in, 4:30 to go. Your leader in that back triple. That's Matt Liebman on a 21.605. Aiden, 26.06. C4, 19.617. Chris Anderson, 17.614. C4 across the line here. 3.5 back from Aiden. That's our closest battle. Aiden, 26.15. C4, 19.606. 3.5 back. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. Matt Liebman up front, 21.608. There he is on the left side tabletop. Coming down the front straightaway. Three in, 3 to go, halfway. Did he almost track him like a NASCAR down there? He almost, oh my goodness. Watch coming onto the straightaway. Go high, go high. Clear. Hey, good Marshall, Joe. Matt Liebman up front, 21.609. Aiden, 26.11. Four in, 2 to go. Your leader into the center triple, leading away on a 21.608. That's Matt Liebman. Down the front straightaway he goes, leading the way. Aiden, 26.07. C4, 19.6 flat. Chris Anderson, 18.610. Chris Camara, 10.631. A minute 45 left to go. Minute 30 left to go now. Watch at the end of the straightaway. Clear. Matt Liebman now dropping to a 21.610. There he goes onto the right side. Watch here on the left side. That is all clear.
1 minute
1
left.
minute left to go. .40 seconds left. A little bit of trouble there for Matt at the end of the straightaway. Gets right back going though. 30 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left. Matt now 21.613. 15 seconds left. 5 seconds left. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't stop till you're called done. Keep them going. Keep going, Chris.
C4 done.
C4, you are done.
Aidon Deckett done. Matt Liebman done.
I got Chris Kamara to
Chris
finish
Anderson
here.
done.
That is a
Chris
race. Matt going to
Kamara
take
done.
it 21.616.
The race is
Aiden
completed.
26.08. C4 19.604. Chris Anderson 18.616. Chris Kamara 13.608. Up now, race number 5, 13-5 stadium truck drivers from the last race. Get you guys right back out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last race. Get you guys right back out here to Marshall. And 2 volunteers. We're going to need 2 volunteers. Since C4 is back-to-back, we're going to need 2 volunteers. Help us out, guys.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Two volunteers. I got all of our drivers from the last one already out here. C4 is in this race, so we're going to need 2 volunteers on the buckets. 2 volunteers on the buckets. No, you're not. I feel like you're more in shape than C4. I do well. 2 volunteers, guys. 2 volunteers. I think you're 4. That's not bad.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Jeez. 2 volunteers, guys. 2 volunteers. Help us out on the buckets. Got C4 checking himself in here.
45
2 volunteers on the buckets, guys. 2 volunteers on the buckets. Chuck, is there a transponder in there?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
2 volunteers.
Fifteen seconds
C4.
to the start of the race.
Pull your car up here to the gate real quick. Pull your car up here to the gate. I need 1 volunteer. No, up here. Your grandpa's getting you a transponder. All right. Get it over here, C4. Give where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone.
Brad McGuire, Cody Irvin, Jason Luther, Chris Gross, C4.
Next Sunday, I'll be here running NASCAR. Not this Sunday. I have a Christmas thing. Watch on the stair steps. Clear. Watch here by the line. Clear. One minute in. Let these guys come across line. Even out the laps. It's Cody Irvin up front. 21.617. C4 26 flat. Jason Luther 26.03. Top three. 5-10 separated. C4 200s back from Cody. Battle for the first, second, and third spot. Brad McGuire 19.603. Chris Gross 16.619. C4 now jumping up front. 21.617. Jason 26.05. 1.3 the gap that last time by. 17.5 there for Jason. Troubles here for C4. Gets back going now. Coming across the line. That's going to drop him now 5/10s back from Jason Luther. Brad McGuire up into the 3 spot. 26.17. Cody 19.601. 7/10s back from Brad. Chris 16.618. 17 flat there from Jason. New hot lap of the race. Freight train down the front straightaway. It's C4 in that 2 spot. 26.04. Cody 26.16. Brad 19.601. 1 second back from Cody. .345 left to go. Jason last time by. 16.7 hot. Go inside on the straightaway. Straightaway is clear. 2:30 and 3:30 to go. A little bit of troubles there for Jason coming onto the straightaway now. C4 1.1 back. .17.1 there from C4. His fast lap of the race now. 100th back from Jason Luther. Battle out for the top spot. 3 in, 3 to go, halfway. Now C4 jumping up front. 26.01. Jason 26.02. 1/10 the gap. Last time by. Troubles there for C4 now, dropping 2.5 back from Jason. 3:40 in, 2:20 to go. 3:40 in, 2:20 to go. Four in, 2 to go. Jason 21.616. C4 26.04. Brad 19.602. Cody 19.611. Chris Gross 17.622. Minute 45 left to go. 1 minute left to
1
go.
minute
Watch at the end of the
left.
straightaway, into the straightaway. Clear. Jason Luther, 21.612. C4, 26.06. Last time by 16.9. His fast lap of the race. Brad McGuire, 26.17. Cody, 19.611. Chris Gross, 16.602. 40 seconds left to go. Your leader on a 21.612. He has a 16.7 hot lap of the race. .30 seconds left to go. Time's in expired. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Chris Gross, you are done. Chris Gross, you are done. Everyone else will be done when they cross here.
Jason Luther done.
I got these three to finish.
C4 done. Cody Irvin
That
done.
is a race. So Marshall to grab the blowers. Jason
done.
Luther, 21.611. C4, 26.12. Brad, 26.16. Cody, 19.618. Chris Gross, 16.6 flat. Up now, race number 6. Our first heat of 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Drivers from the last race. Get you guys right back out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall. And a volunteer to help us out.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
We're going to need 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers out here to help us out. 2 volunteers.
One minute to the start of the race.
I need Chris Gross and a volunteer. Chris Gross and a volunteer, please.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
One volunteer on the red bucket.
To the start of the race.
One volunteer on the red bucket. No more laps. Line them all up here on the left side.
To the start of the race.
One volunteer on the red bucket, please. It's just one volunteer. I know there's a good amount of you guys in the pits that can help us out. Thank you, Matthew. That is right. You are running one class. That's probably smart. All right. Give you guys V. Set for yourselves out on the tone. 1 minute in. Robert Summers up front, 21-6 flat. Luke 26-12. Javen 19-6-05. Dwight 19-6-19. Arlen 18-6-02. Looks like a little bit of troubles here for Javen, falling back a minute. 15 in. Robert 21-6-06. Luke 26-12. Arlen 18-6-02. Dwight 18-6-07. Javen 17-6-10. I can just have one. 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. Robert Summers, 16-8 there, hot lap of the race. He's on a 26.06. Luke, 19.602. Dwight, 19.608, 2.3 back from Luke. Arlen, 17.610. Javen, 17.619. In 6 minutes and 4 seconds. Yeah, like a 26.04, so 20 laps in 6 minutes 4 seconds, right? So he's on a 19 lap run. It's always going to be a 6 here because it's 6 minute runs. Unless you break out of the race and you just suck. Which Cody usually does. What round is she going to go with us to? Have you figured that out yet or no? 3:30 and 2:30 to go. Robert 26.02 up front here in this one. Luke's 19.607. Dwight 19.609. 8/10 back. Battle for second and third. Oh no, Javen out of this one early. That kid always is so mad, man. I've never been that mad before. I like when his piston came unscrewed. Yeah, dude, that was sick. 4 in, 2 to go. Yep. I'll get C4 on it next time. Minute 45 left to go. Like, honestly, if I can't go to, like, Omaha, I would be fine with that. But I want to at least make 3 to make the whole series points. And you have to go to Hoosier to get points. Yeah. So, but that's, like, the main one that I would rather. The main ones are Trackside and Hoosier, because I've never been to those tracks. And then also RC1, because it's a further of a way of a carpet track. Fuck Island. Is the Pro Tech Championship different than the INS race? Because it looked like the dates were like closer. The 10 scale at Omaha. Is it like the same race? I don't know. 1 minute left to go. No, it's a different race. I know it's a different race, but I thought the dates were like the same. Oh, so you thought it was like the same exact weekend or something like that? Yeah, I thought it was the same as like Invited Shootout where it's like easy to Oh, no,
at
no,
the
no.
gate.
Dude, everybody in this race is separated by either 20 seconds or 9 seconds. 25 seconds left. Yep.
But Chris and Brad didn't race.
They're not next. 15 seconds left to go. Run Jordan's car.
I haven't raced any other cars. I hated radios.
Yeah, that is true. Time's gonna expire. Keep them going. Keep them going. Keep going, 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 keep going. You guys will now all be done when you cross. Watch here in the center double. Watch in the center double. Watch center double.
White Soli's done.
Thank you for checking up, Luke.
Summers done. Arlen Simon done.
That is a race. Marshall's got the
done.
blowers.
The race is completed.
Robert, 21-6-16. Luke, 26-17. Dwight, 19-6-11. Arlen, 18-6-22. Javen, 8-3-01. Up now, race number 7. Our second heat of 21-5 to a dry buggy. Drivers from the last one out here to Marshall. Hey, Javen, instead of marshalling there, can I get you right here so you could cover both?
Two minutes to the start of the race.
I need one volunteer on the red bucket, one volunteer on the red bucket, one volunteer on the red. Actually, no. McKinley, can I get you on the red bucket there? And then Javen, you're going to cover this part and then the center triple part.
1 minute to the start of the race.
You know what, guys? That's a great idea. Let's get them all lined up here on the left side. Get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
One minute in, Chris Camara up front. Let these guys come across the line, even out the laps here. Chris Camara, 21.609. Brandon, 21.617. 1 second back. Brad McGuire, 26.13. 2.2 back from Brandon. Chris Gross, 18.609. Two in, four to go. Chris Camara leading away, 21.607. Trouble's there for him this lap, though. Brandon across the line, 1.3 back. Chris, 26 flat. Brandon, 26.04. Brad, 26.05. 4/10 back from Brandon. Chris Gross, 19.612. More troubles here for Chris Camara getting it wrong. Brandon Shrout now jumping up front, 2:30 in, 3:30 to go. Brandon, 26.01. Brad, 26.05. Moving up into that 2 spot, Chris Camara, 26.05. 4/10 back from Brad. Chris Gross, 19.614. 2:45 in, 3:15 to go. Three in, 3 to go, halfway. Looks like Cho's there for Brandon on the stair steps. Gets back going. Here they both come across the line. Brad across the line now. Jumping up front, 21.616. Chris Camara now up to the 2 spot. 26.02, 2.3 back from Brad. Brandon, 26.03, 2/10 back from Chris Camara. 3:40 in, 2:20 to go. He is so not locked in. Coming up on 1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Brad McGuire now up front, 21.613. And actually 3 seconds ahead of Robert's TQ time. Robert's TQ time was a 21.616. Brad on a 21.612 now, 4 seconds ahead of that time. Chris Camara, 21.615, 2.5 back. Brandon Trout, 26 flat, 1.8 back from Chris Camara. Chris Gross on a 18.605. Trouble's there for Brad now, dropping down to that 2 spot. Chris Camara, 21.616. Both these guys come across the line, even out the laps here. Brandon, 26.01. Brad across the line on a 21.617, 1.5 back from Chris. Brandon, 1.2 back from Brad. Time's going to expire. Keep him going. Keep him going. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Brandon, got you at the line. You're done. Chris Gross, you are done. Keep going, Brad. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Brad, keep going. Last time by 100, separating your top 2. They're both on their final laps here. Chris Camara going to come across the line. 17.5. Hold on, guys. Still got 1 to finish. Still got Brad here in the orange and blue. Here he comes onto the front stretch. Needs something better than the 17.5. Brad going to take it there with a 17.1 last time by a 21.616. Reset TQ. Chris Camara, 21.616, 4/10 back. Brandon, 26 flat. Chris Gross, 18.603 up now. Race 8, 13.5, full drive buggy. Heat 1, drivers from the last race, and 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
2 volunteers, all the drivers from the last race and 2 volunteers out here to help us out. 2 volunteers. Thank you, Javen. I appreciate it. For real, for real. Another volunteer and the drivers from the last race. Help us out. Drivers from the last race. Where are you guys at? Waiting on a check from Robert Summers. Waiting on a check from Robert Summers. Check. Sounded like something different. Is that here? No.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Now you say it. You're good. Robert Summers. Robert Summers.
45
No more laps to
seconds
line them all
to
up.
the start of the race.
No more laps. Line them all up. Oh, we'll wait for Robert here.
30 seconds to the start of the race. "15 seconds to the start of the race.
Give you guys need to be separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. Alec up front, 22.6 flat. Robert, 22.610. Brandon, 26.15. Luke, 18.603. Minute 45 in. Alec on a 22.607. Robert Summers, 21.602. 3.5 back. Brandon, 26 flat, 4.7 back from Robert. Luke, 26.17. 5 seconds back from Brandon. Actually, I think we'll put all 21.5 together, all 13.5 full together. I'm just saying, if we it'll drop 2 races. I think we'll drop a 17.5 race because it'll just be a B main and an A main. So we'll drop 3 races. That'll be 8. 8 races. 8 times 8, 16. Oh wait, I don't know why I did that. Oh, 8 times 8. It'll be 9. We're dropping 2 races. That's it. 91 minutes. So an hour and a half. An hour and a half. Plus in between, probably an hour and 45 minutes. 2:45 and 3:15 to go. Alec, 22.608, 15.9, their new hot lap of the race. Robert, 21.608. Randon 21-6-14. Luke 26-16. We're 3 in now. 3 to go. Halfway. Minute 45 left to go. Alex Snyder 22-6-10. There he is over that right side roller. He has a 15-9 hot lap of the race. Robert 21-6-12. Luke Hart 19-6 flat. Randon 19-6-02. Minute 30 left to go now.
One minute left.
All 4 cars right here on the left side. Down the front straightaway they go. 30 seconds left to go. 20 seconds left. Up next, we're going to need 2 volunteers. Up next, we're going to need 2 volunteers. We're going to have 2 volunteers ready. 15 seconds left to go now. 5 seconds left. Last time by, Luke was 2.5 back from Randon. Time didn't expire.
Alex
Keep
Snyder
going, Robert.
done.
Keep going. Alec, you are done.
Luke
You are done.
Randon Snyder done.
Here comes Robert over the triple. Oh. And that is a race. Alec 21-6 flat. Robert 21-6-17. Luke 19-6-03. Randon 19-6-03. 4:10-7 in those two. Up now, race number 9. We need 2 volunteers. 2 volunteers out here to help us out.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last race. Looks like we already have 2 volunteers. Thank you, Hendrick. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you guys. I need Alex Snyder out here. Robert Summers, Randon. There's Alec. He's finally not the last one out here. Stepping up the program. Appreciate that. Randon, I'll get you on that center bucket there in the red bucket. Like the shirt, by the way. I think you win best shirt.
1 minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
Go give me one. I want ketchup.
30 seconds to the
All
start of the race.
right. Let's go ahead and get them all lined up here on the left side.
"15 seconds to the start
Get where
of
you
the
guys need to be.
race.
Separate yourselves out on the tone. One minute in. Orlando 21-6-15. Chris Camara 26-14. Brad 19-6-02. Chris Gross 17-6-16. Watson back triple clear. Minute 45 in. Chris Camara now up front. 26-06. Brad 26-14. Orlando 19-6-07. Chris Gross 17-6 flat. Aiden looks like going to be out of this one early. Three in, three to go, halfway. Orlando on a 21-6-06 now up front. 15 flat last time by. Hot lap of the race. Chris Camara 26-01. Brad 26-09. Chris Gross 17-6-09. 14-7 there from Orlando. New hot lap. Oh, no. Minute 30 left to go. 3 cars left standing here in this one. Looks like Brad and Chris battle for the top spot. 1 minute left to go now.
1 minute left.
Brad 2/10 back from Chris Camara.
Both the top contenders out of these.
45 seconds left.
I'm gonna do all like funnel stud washers and
15 seconds left to go. See what Brad has this time by for the battle between him and Chris. 10 seconds left. Brad across the line. 9/10 now back. 5 seconds. No, trouble's there for Chris. Gets back going. 5 seconds left. Time's gonna expire. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, Brad. Keep going, 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 keep going. You guys will all be done when you cross now. Chris Gross, you are done. Oh, a little bit of troubles here this lap for Chris Camara. Chris, you are done. See what Brad has this time by. Oh, no. Brad gonna get it there though. 21-6-14. Chris 21-6-15. 10 separating those two. Chris Gross 18-6-05. Up now, race number 10. 13-5 two-wheel drive short course. Marshall's grab the blowers here. Marshall's grab the blowers. Marshall's grab the blowers. Marshall's grab the blowers. Marshall's grab the blowers. Once again, Marshall's, make sure you guys are grabbing the blowers over here if you're Marshall on the left side.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last race. Orlando, I need you out here to Marshall, and then a volunteer. Orlando and one volunteer. Help me out.
1 minute to the start of the race.
One volunteer. One volunteer.
45 seconds to the
One
start of the race.
volunteer, please. One volunteer, help me out. One volunteer.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
No more laps. No more laps. Thank you, sir.
"15 seconds to the start of the race.
No, I think we'll just throw them all in with 13.5 because there's only 9. Give where you guys need to be. Yeah. Brandon, cross line real quick just to make sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. All right. Give where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone. Yeah. 1 minute in. Kevin Moyer on a 21.607. Jason Luther 26.17. They have like some sort of smashed burger or something like that, whatever. It's really good. Yeah. Did they not give you mac and cheese? I think they put it inside. Oh yeah, they do. I forgot. Golly, that looks good. And it's a barbecue burger. Yeah. Minute 45 in. Kevin Moyer 21.605. Jason 19.602. Randon 17.603. Or Alec now 17.603. Randon 17.604. 2 tenths back from Alec. Battle for third and fourth. Dwight 16.509. 2 in, 4 to go. Did they give you ketchup? Yeah, a little bit, but yeah. Yeah, not that much, but I think it'll good. But they give it to us for free. Yeah, so I'm not complaining. I'm gonna eat it after qualifying though, because I don't like eating while announcing. I do that. Should I eat while I announce? Yeah, because you don't announce. No, whenever I on road was actually so nice because I didn't have to announce. I was just sitting with his chilling. Yeah, that shit was so nice. Who called it? Chuck. But man, his announcing was kind of hideous. I'll probably announce it. I'll probably eat the next race because it's stock spec slot. 3 in, 3 to go, halfway. Kevin 21.606. 16.7 so far, hot lap of the race. Jason Luther 19.604. Randon 18.621. Dwight 17.613. Alex 17.613. 2 tenths back from Dwight. Yeah, I see a couple long laps. .330 in, 2:30 to go. Alec now 5 tenths back from Randon. I can't believe I got in this track style.
1 minute left.
I never ran carpet though, so that'd be interesting. Yeah, yeah, who did glue? Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. I just want to experience it because their track is like so cool. Yeah, yeah. 20 seconds left to go. What? What did you say? What am I doing Monday? I'll probably just be at home chilling. You don't want to come out and practice? I'll try. Yeah. 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 Time's gonna expire. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Moyer done.
Kevin, you're done. Everybody else will be done when they cross here.
Brandon Snyder done. Alex Snyder done. Jason Luther done.
That is a
Alex
race. Marshall's
Owens
got the
done.
blowers.
The race is completed.
So I don't know what it could be. Yeah. No, I think maybe wire coming loose a little. I don't know. I really don't. Kevin 21-6-10, Jason 26-19 or 26-16, Alec 19-6-13, Randon 16 or 18-6-08, Dwight 18-6-16. Up now, race number 11, stock spec slash drivers from the last one, and a volunteer maybe to help us out.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one, and just one volunteer to help us out.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
One volunteer. Randon, can I get you up there in the top left?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need one volunteer. One volunteer help us out.
15
One
seconds
volunteer
to
over
the
here by
start
me.
of
One
the
volunteer
race.
over here by me. Dwight cross the line. Yeah. Okay. I need one volunteer. Right there. Yeah. McKinley, do you got a transponder in there? Joe, cross the line. Yeah, McKinley, do you have a transponder in there? I need one volunteer over here by me. Randy, cross the line. Do you have a transponder in there as well? I'm not getting any checks from both of you. I need one volunteer over here by me. One volunteer over here by me. I'm still not getting a check from you guys. I need a volunteer. One volunteer over here by me. I got a check from you, yeah. Because I think it just checked in because from when you were here Saturday. One volunteer over here by me. One volunteer over here by me. C40, can you help us out? Just get us going. C4, volunteer. Go like all the way back here real quick. Yeah. You're good, you're good. It just died? Alright, you guys are good. Alright. Alright, get where you guys need to be. Separate yourselves out on the tone.
White Solis, Randy Liebold, McKinley Liebold, Joe Duffy.
Everybody off and underway. Let you guys get a couple laps. Let's start calling out some times. 2. Watch here after the center triple. Clear. One minute in, Dwight 18-6-17, McKinley 13-6-16, Randy 12-6-10.
I'm putting all setups, like diff height, axle height, pills. Probably gonna do pistons, just like fall studs, everything.
I wouldn't really worry about the V7 front end stuff.
No, but there's like a lot of boxes in there. It gets it out of my other box.
2:30 in, 3:30 to go. Dwight 18-6-15, McKinley 14-6-01, Randy 13-6-24. Joe getting out here for a minute lap, but pulling it right back off.
Fat boys. I got a couple sets of those. I'll put into 9.
I could probably try those for 4-wheel, because that's what Joe runs, and his shit's good. 3 and 3 to go halfway.
Aaron said that's what he was using for
No, yeah, his shit's good. Like, I would honestly probably try them, if you would allow me to. If you want me to. If you let me. But it's up to you. I don't know, it's up to you. It's really up to you, but, I mean, I don't really know. It's up to you, though. Like, if you want me to or not. It's up to you, Cody. Are you getting in the NASCAR? No? Hey, you should get him a NASCAR. Yeah, get him a NASCAR for Christmas. A NASCAR. Yeah, like that. Like that. There's 3 over sitting back. Oh yeah? Yeah, get him one. Get him one. Why? Because he would like that. And then he could probably race it. And it'll make him come up on Tuesday, so he'll have more time away from you. True. Oh my God, new transponder, eh? Oh, same one.
New truck.
Joe finding a battery that's charged, getting out here. Minute 45 left to go. I think he has those new pre-mounted street tires on there. Which ones? These?
They're the same. You just have to drill them. They're only 1.5.
Are these look the same?
Yeah.
So I can have these and try them. Okay. Whatever you say. Are you sure you want to do this?
I have my own races.
Wait, what are you putting them in?
Reset.
These are for 4-wheel.
He said he runs resets.
No, 4-wheel. He doesn't like. He took them out. He put them in his 4-wheel.
1 minute left.
I'm not gonna put them in mine. I have to.
1 minute left to go. Dwight 17.6 flat. McKinley 14.604. Randy 13.605. Joe 6.613. 40 seconds left to go. Joe looking pretty good out there, throwing a little whip there. That is not the body that won the off-road jam team driving, though. I think that's a team boom truck. 10 seconds left to go. Time didn't expire. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. McKinley, you are done. Everybody will be done when they cross here.
Randy Liebold done. Joe Duffy done.
Good job, Joe.
Dwight Solis done.
That is a race. Dwight
The race is
18.619. McKinley 14.601. Randy 13.606. Joe 8.613. All right, that is it for qualifying. We're going to do track prep. Get you guys right back out here for the mains. Hopefully Chuck would set them up for you guys too. All right, we'll go with race 1 at 8:35. Race 1, 17.5 two-wheel buggy at 8:35. So we can give you guys some time to get tires sauced and everything. Race 1, 17.5 two-wheel buggy B main at 8:35. All right, race 1. You guys could go ahead and start making your way out. Drivers from race number 8, our 17.5 A main. You guys could start getting out. You're here in Marshland. $17.5 A main guys, get you out here to Marshall race 1. You guys go start checking them in. If we can get one volunteer also to help us out. Looks like we already got 2 out here helping us out. Thank you guys.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from race 8. Looks like we got Brett, Scott, Hendrick. Alex Snyder. Alex Snyder. Or Cody Irvin. All right. Waiting on a check from Matthew Schroeder. Matthew Schroeder. Coyote banner. No? Okay. Chris
1
Camara.
minute
Chris
to the
Camara.
start
There
of
he
the
is out
race.
there. All right. No more laps. No more laps. Matt Lieben going to start in the number 1 spot.
Start of the race.
Brandon Shrout going to move up into the number 2 spot now. Orlando going to be up into the 3. Aiden, you're going to be on the 4. C4 on the 5. Kieran 6. Chris Anderson 7. Chris Camara 8.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
All won in the first corner.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Guys, try and keep it easy off the starts here. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys going to go racing on the sound of the tone here in less than 5. Restart. Yep, restart. That was easy to call. Slow them down, guys. Slow them down. Slow them down. We are restarting, so slow them down. Don't break them. Don't try and race each other. We are restarting. All right, guys. That was your last restart. Just so you guys know, that was your guys' last restart. There's no more now. Yeah, right there. Once again, just so you guys know, that was the final restart. No, don't do it again. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to go racing on the sound of the tone here in less than 5. Oh, my God. Off and underway. Matt Liebman up front. Orlando jumping up early into that 2 spot. Right there behind him. Oh, trouble's there. They get together there a little bit. They get right back going, though. Orlando up into that 2 spot. Brandon Stroud in the 3. Kieran in the 4. Chris Camara 5. Aiden 6. C4 7. Chris Anderson in the 8 spot. Top 2 onto the right side roller. Trouble's there for Brandon Stroud. Dropping down to, looks like, the 5 spot now. Kieran up into that 3 spot. Chris Camara right there behind him in the 4. Then we got Aiden now jumping up into the 5 spot. C4 6. Brandon 7. Chris Anderson 8. Looks like trouble's there for Matt Liebman. Oh, Kieran trying to go to the inside. Not going to make it happen. Trouble's there for a couple cars there on the stair steps. Orlando up front, down the front straightaway. Matt Lieben in the 2 spot down the front. Chris Kamara right there behind him in the 3 spot. C4 up into the 4 spot now. Aiden in the 5, Kieran 6, Brandon Trout 7, Chris Anderson 8. Battle for the final bump spot. They still got 4 minutes left to go. Chris Kamara up into that 2 spot from the 9. C4 up into that 3 spot. Matt Lieben right there behind him in the 4. And then Aiden in the 5. Kieran 6. All right there on the backside. Troubles there. C4 tagging the pipe. Everybody getting by there. Troubles there for Kieran. Gonna drop back down to that 6th spot. Two in, 4 to go. Orlando up front here in this one. Down the front straightaway, leading away. Chris Kamara in the 2 spot onto the left side. Oh no, troubles there for Matt Liebman. Troubles here for Matt. That drops him all the way down into the 6th spot. Brandon Trout, 1.2 back from Matt. Battle for 6 and 7. They're right there behind Kieran as well. More troubles there for Matt, tagging the pipe. Brandon Trout now gets by for the 6th spot. Matt down to the 7. 3 in, 3 to go, halfway. Orlando up front, onto the left side, down the hill. Down the front straightaway, leading away. Chris Kamara in the 2 spot. There he is over the right side roller into the center triple. 3rd place is Aiden. There he is on the back triple. Half a lap back, looks like, from Chris Kamara with 2:45 left to go. Watching the center. That was troubles there for your leader, getting a little wrong there. Troubles there for Chris Kamara. Gets back going. Aiden trying to catch up. He's in that 3 spot. 2:30 left to go. Looks like C4 now up into the 4 spot. Matt Liebman in the 5. Kieran right there behind him in the 6 spot. More trouble there for Chris Kamara. Watch on the back triple. Looks like Aiden now right there in the battle for 2nd and 3rd. Troubles there on the downhill. 4 in, 2 to go. Minute 40 left to go now. Chris Kamara in that 2. Aiden across the line. 3.1 back in that 3 spot. Looks like Matt Lieben and C4 battle for 4th and 5th. Aiden coming up on some lap traffic here on the left side. Chris Kamara into that back triple. Watch on the straightaway. That is all clear. That was trouble there for Aiden, getting caught with some lap traffic. That's going to allow Chris Kamara get a little bit more breathing room for that 2 spot. Oh, more trouble there for Chris Kamara on the right side there.
1 minute
Troubles
left.
in the center. Final minute here in this one. It's all chaos. 45 seconds left to go. Aiden falling back now a lot from Chris Kamara. Looks like Matt Lieben now closing in that gap for that 3 spot. 30 seconds left to go. Watch on the stair steps. Clear. Watching the back triple, back triple, back triple. 15 seconds left to go. That was trouble there for Chris Kamara. That may allow Aiden to close in just a little bit, though. 5 seconds left. Chris Camara gets by for one more. Looks like Aiden's going to get caught up at the line here. Time's going to expire. You'll be done when you
Orlando
cross.
Martinez done. Aidon Deckett done. Brandon Shrout done. Kieran
Everyone will
Ward
be done when
done.
they cross here.
Chris Anderson done. Matt Liebman done. Chris Camara done. C4
That is
done.
a race. Marshall's grabbed
The
the,
race
Marshall's
is
grabbed the
concluded.
blowers. Orlando and Chris Camara going to get the bump spots to the A main. Aiden in the 3. Matt Liebman 4. C4 5. Brandon 6. Kieran 7. Chris Anderson 8. Up now, race number 2. 13-5 Stadium Trucks. Drivers from the last one to get you guys right back out here to Marshall. Drivers from the last race right back out here to Marshall. Oh, sorry. Short course. 13-5 two-wheel drive short course. Sorry. If I said Stadium Truck, I did not mean it. 13-5 two-wheel drive short course. You guys are up. Drivers from the last one right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
That's what I'm going to try. I'm going to try the 2 diff height because I'm at 1 all the way front and rear.
Dude, she was a game changer.
That's what I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it. Chris,
I was looking at his car and I was like, I can see that it's low. And he's like, no, it's not. And he measured it. He's like off like 2 millimeters. Like I was like, how did I figure that?
1 minute
I
to the start of the race.
yeah.
I guess I specialized in riding. Oh, I know you love those Coronas.
I need 1 at the end of the straightaway. Orlando, I'll
45
get you at the end of the
seconds to the
straightaway.
start of the race.
He looked at me and I told him, I was like, I just killed you. You're dead now. You need to be revived. You can't move.
Yeah. Orlando, I'll get you at the
30
end of the
seconds
straightaway
to
and
the
we'll be good to
start of the
go.
race.
I guess Javen's going to take that. Never mind. All right. Order will be Kevin Moyer on the number 1 spot. Jason Luther going to be on the number 2 spot. Alex Snyder on the 3. Randon on the 4. Dwight 5.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
Jason, you're on the 2. Because it freezes, so he doesn't. I don't know why.
Oh, you wanted to be able to monitor him.
Yeah. Jason, I'm pretty sure you're on the 2. So? That's his fault. All right. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to race on the sound of the tone here in less than 5. Off and underway. First 8-minute main of the night. I don't know why you would do that. That's how restarts happen. Kevin Moyer up front. Alex Snyder in that 2 spot. Kevin Moyer up front. There he is down the stair steps leading the way. Battle for second and third between these two down the stair steps. That's Alec and Jason Luther. Randon in the 4, Dwight in the 5. .1 separate Alec and Jason Luther. Bro, I'm just ready to go home. I can't wait to rinse on the 4-wheel. And then you go to school tomorrow. And then tomorrow. Do you have a half day Friday? No, why? Do you? No. Why would we have a half day? We're about to go on break. Why would, if we had a half day Friday, why would you? 2 in, 6 to go. I don't know. I just thought you guys did it differently. I don't know. Yeah. BAN. What? BAN. What does that mean? Look it up. What if it falls onto the track and goes to someone's motor? That sucks. It's fucked. 2:30 and 5:30 to go. Kevin Moyer still leading away. Down the straightaway, he goes up front. This one, Alec in that 2 spot. Jason Luther in the 3. Down the front straightaway they go across the line. 1.8 the gap between those two. Randon in the 4, Dwight in the 5. Yes. You want to guess his middle name? Is Black as fuck. What? Eugene. Yeah. 3:30 and 4:30 to go. Dude, I should have ran Jordan's truck. I should have, man. Looks like Jason Luther got by Alec on the track here for 2 and 3. Oh, trouble's there. Alec making the move for that 2 spot. Jason Luther 2.2 back, 4 in, 4 to go now, halfway. Oh no, I'm just waiting for somebody to triple the back. Oh, trouble there for Alec. Jason now closing in. Dwight going for that triple. I mean, after he fell, I would have. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Damn near died. More troubles here for Jason. Falling back now a lot. McQueen is fading. 5 in, 3 to go. .215 left to go. Kevin Moyer, your leader on the right side into the back. Triple leading away. Alec in that 2 spot onto the left side tabletop. Jason Luther in the 3. Randon in the 4. Dwight in the 5. So far, hot lap belongs to Kevin Moyer, 16.6. Hot lap of the race. A minute 30 left to go. One minute left to go.
1 minute left.
$45 left. $30 left. It's kidding. I'm just kidding, 'cause I'm one of them. Oh, bro. On my mama, I'm the dead homies. 10 seconds left. On bro, for real. On my mama. On the dead homies. Time's gonna expire. You will be done when you
Alex
cross.
Snyder done. Kevin Moyer done. Dwight Solis done. Brandon
And
Snyder done.
Marshall's grab the blowers. Marshall's grab the
Jason Luther
blowers.
done.
Marshall's grab the blowers. Kevin Moore
Race
going to
is
take it. Alex
completed.
Snyder in the 2. Jason Luther 3. Randon 4. Dwight 5. Marshall's grab the blowers, guys. Marshall's grab the blowers. Up now, race 3, novice A main. Drivers from the last race. Get you guys right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Alec, I'll get you over here by me. Jason, I'll get you either on the JCon banner or on that red bucket. And then I'll get Randon. Jason, where are you going? Where are you going to Marshall? Either the red bucket or the JCon banner. So then, Randon, I'll get you on the red bucket. And then, Alec, you're going to cover this and then the center triple area by over here.
One minute to the start of the race.
All right, let's go ahead and line them up. No more laps. We're going to line them up on the front
45
stretch.
seconds to the start
Order
of the
will be
race.
Randy on the number 1 spot. McKinley going to be on the 2. Dylan on the 3. And then, Alec, you want to help this car line up?
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Put him on the number 1 spot, guys. Yep. On the 1. Right there. And if you can, put Dylan in line with the other ones. And on the line. On the
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, this time, instead of me calling you out your name, once you guys hear the tone, you guys are going to go, all right, drivers are ready, corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to go racing on the sound of the tone. Off and underway, novice A main. Randy lean him into the back triple. McKinley right there behind him in the 2 spot. Over the roller they go, nose to tail. Trouble's there for them into the center triple. Dylan now moving up front. McKinley 2, Randy 3. Down the front straightaway they go. Battle between all 3 of these guys.
What race is oh damn. We got Slash in the middle.
1 minute in. McKinley up front. Randy right there behind him in the 2 spot. 2-10 separated that time by battle for the top spot into the back triple. Oh, Trouble's there. They get into each other a little bit. McKinley getting by for the top spot again, though. Dylan in that 3 spot on the right side. Randy the inside making the move for the top spot. .230 and 3:30 to go. Randy up front. McKinley in that 2. Dylan in the 3. .245 left to go. Randy leading away onto the back triple. McKinley in the 2 spot coming across the line here. Dylan in the 3.
Yeah, bro, why isn't it?
3:30 in, 2:30 to go.
Well, I think I asked William, can you give me some wheel nuts? He said, yeah, but you gotta pay me. That's why you need it. Well, I think I'm gonna get the J-Con wheel nuts. I like them better anyways. I might get the J-Con springs too. They're new. Yeah.
4 in, 2 to go. Up next, 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy. Make sure you guys are ready. We're going to need volunteers for the next race. If we can have some volunteers ready for the next race, that would be very much appreciated. Minute 45 left to go.
Heck, so they used to call TikTok just to make fun of people who use TikTok. Hey, like I kept losing my phone, so my wife made me a shirt.
Here, where'd my phone go?
I shit you not, that's a true story.
Yeah, I bet it is.
No, it absolutely 100%.
See, where were you before this, Wayne?
Huh?
Where were you before this?
For what?
Before you came here?
I was at the brewery.
Sounds like it.
Drinking some beer.
Sounds like it. Sounds like you had a great night.
I had some smoked fried chicken wings and some chicken, smoked chicken nachos. They call them buff chickens.
Damn, sounds like you had a great night.
Yeah, pretty good.
So do you ever like walk up to something,
1 minute left.
1 minute left to go.
This is the first night I wore the shirt.
25 seconds left to go. Once again, we're going to need volunteers for the next race so we can have some volunteers ready for the next race to try and keep the program moving a little bit.
I do like it when I lose my phone. I can yell really loud, like, "Hey Google, make a noise." And it starts making noises.
10 seconds left.
Yeah. My Siri doesn't work anymore, actually.
5 seconds left to go.
Hey Siri. See? She went black.
Time's going to expire. You will be done when you cross.
He just got his phone a week ago.
McKinley Liebold done.
That is race. Randy going to
Dylan
take it.
Dennis done.
McKinley 2, Dylan 3. Up
Randy
now, race number
Liebold
4,
done.
13.5 4-wheel.
The race
Drivers
is
from the last
completed.
one to get you guys right back out here to Marshall. And volunteers. We need as many volunteers as we can get. As many volunteers as we can get to help us out.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Other than that, like, you jump a blue line, it's great.
Yeah.
Everything else is kind of like, still figuring that shit out.
Yeah.
Volunteers, guys. Looks like I got Kieran out here. Hendrick. I almost called you Aiden. You guys look alike.
Dude, I ate so much food, like, now I can't help but hop with
Hey, Randy. Oh, no. Randy, I'll get you on the top left Coyote banner. Two volunteers. Two volunteers out here to help us out. Two volunteers. Two volunteers on the buckets. Two volunteers on the buckets. Two volunteers on the buckets. Two volunteers on the buckets.
You really don't know, do you? Because, like, it's making my heart beat.
1 minute to the start of the race.
And if I eat too much food or bend the wrong way, it hits the diaphragm muscle. I'm like, involuntarily.
Two volunteers on the buckets.
45 seconds to the start of the race.
Luke, cross the line for me, Luke. Luke, you have your two-wheel. This is our 13.5 4-wheel A main.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Randon, waiting on a check from you. Waiting on a check from Orlando. I'm waiting on a check from actually a lot of guys. This is 13.5 4-wheel drive A main, A main, by the way, guys. 13.5 4-wheel drive buggy
15
A main, if
seconds
you guys
to
did
the
not
start
know.
of the race.
Orlando's out. Okay, so now waiting on a check from Luke Hart and Randon. And two volunteers on the buckets. I know I got Hendrick on the back right. They're doing something to Aiden's car, but we still need two volunteers on the buckets. And waiting on a check from Luke Hart and Randon. By the way, guys, this is 4-wheel. Not 21.5 2-wheel. Is Randon going to make this one? There he is. Two volunteers on the buckets. Two volunteers on the buckets, guys. Two volunteers on the buckets.
No, you're not. It's slash. Yeah, volunteer.
Two volunteers on the buckets. Two volunteers. Two volunteers on the green and red buckets. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. All right, Hendrick, I need you to get out here in Marshall if you can, please. I think I gave you guys plenty of time. Alec 1, Brad McGuire 2, Chris Kamara 3, Robert Summers on the 4, Luke Hart 5, Randon 6, Chris Gross 7, Aiden on the 8. All right. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to go racing on the sound of the tone here in less than 5. Off and underway. Alex Snyder up front. Onto the left side. Oh, little side-by-side action there down the front straightaway. Everybody single file onto the right side. Oh, trouble's there for Alec, getting it wrong there. Looks like that's side-by-side in the triple. Chris Camara is saving it there. Dropping him down into the 2 spot. Alec up front, down the front straightaway. Trouble's there for Alec. It looks like Chris Camara now up front here in this one. Trouble's here for Brad McGuire. Was up in that 2 spot now, dropping him down to the 4. Alec up into the 2 spot. Brad McGuire in the 3. Robert Summers in the 4. Looks like Luke Hart 5. Chris Gross 6. Randon 8. Or Randon 7. 8 and 8. Minute 30 in. 6:30 to go. Your leader. Up front, that's Alex Snyder. Onto the left side, tabletop, down the hill. A minute 45 in, 6:15 to go. Chris Camara in that 2 spot. Trouble's there for him on the stair steps. Looks like Luke Hart jumping up into that 3 spot. Oh my goodness. Alec up front. There he is over the right side roller into the center triple leading away. Robert Summers in the 2 spot. Down the stair steps he goes. Brad McGuire in the 3. Chris Camara in the 4. Right there behind him over the right side roller. Randon in the 5 spot. Chris Gross in the 6. Luke Hart 7. 8 and 8. .245 in, 5:15 to go. Three in, 5 to go. Alec leading away on over the right side roller. Robert Summers in the 2 spot over the right side double. Brad and Chris Camara down the front straightaway. Battle for 3rd and 4th. They got Chris Gross in between them. Chris Camara gets by now. Randon in the 5 down the front straightaway. He goes Luke Hart in the 6. Chris Gross 7. 8 and 8. .330 in, 4:30 to go. 3:30 in, 4:30 to go. Oh, trouble was there for Brad and Chris. They get right back going now. Chris to the 3, Brad in the 4. Four in, 4 to go, halfway. Chris Camara and Brad battle for 3rd and 4th down the front straightaway. 8-10 separated them last time by. Into the back triple they go. They got their leader right there behind them. Looking to put a lap up on them. 3:45 left to go. .430 in, 3:30 to go now. Leader down the front straightaway. That's Alec up front. Alec up front. Robert Summers in the 2 spot. Chris Camara in the 3. Brad McGuire in the 4. Randon in the 5. Luke Hart 6, 8, and 7. Watch the back dribble. Watching the left side. Other side. Trouble's there for Robert. Chris coming. Oh, trouble's there for Chris. Gets right back going. Him and Brad battle for third and fourth. They're closing in on Robert now for second as well. Trouble's there for Chris Camara. Getting caught up on the pipe. Trying to get back going. 2:15 left to go. Alec up front leading away with a lap up on the field. Brad going to be 3.5 back from Robert. Chris Camara 9/10 back from Brad. Then we got Randon in the 5. Luke 6, 8, and 7. 2 minutes left to go. More troubles there for Chris Camara. Looks like Aiden now moving up to the 6. Luke in the 7. A minute 30 left to go. One minute left to go.
1 minute left.
Forty seconds left to go. Up next, Stock Spec Slash. Make sure you guys are ready. Fifteen seconds left. Five seconds. Time's
Brad
an expiry.
McGuire
W
done.
cross. Brad, you are done.
Chris Camara done. Aidon Deckett done. Robert Summers done. Brandon Snyder done.
That
Alex
is race.
Snyder
Alex
done.
Snyder, you are done with the win. Robert Summers 2, Brad 3, Chris Camara 4, Randon 5, 8 and 6, Luke 7. Up now,
race is
race
completed.
number 5. Drivers from the last one, get you guys right back out here to Marshall.
Thank you for volunteering.
2 minutes to the start of the race.
What about the back one? Yeah.
Drivers from the last one, need you guys back out here to marshal.
One minute to the start of the race. "45 seconds to the start of the race.
All right, let's line them up. Order Dwight 1, McKinley 2, Randy 3, Joe Fort. Joe Duffy bringing up the rear here. Had a good qualifying. All right, drivers all ready, corner marshals all ready. You guys gonna go racing on the sound of the tone. Oh, trouble's there in the triple. Trouble's here for your TQ. Dropping down to the 4th spot. Trouble's here for McKinley. Joe now up front. Dwight 2, McKinley 3, Randy 4. 1 minute in, 5 to go. Trouble's there for Joe now. Dwight to the top spot.
Isn't Joe sponsored?
Dwight up front. Right there in that center triple. Joe into the triple. Trouble's there for him. Trouble's there for your factory associated driver. Randy and McKinley battle for 3rd and 4th. Three in, 3 to go, halfway. Trouble's there for Dwight at the end of the straightaway. That's going to allow Joe to close in a little bit. .330 in, 2:30 to go. Second place, trying to get through some lap traffic here. He gets by. Battle for 3rd and 4th is on. Looks like Joe now Catching up to Dwight here.
It's all right. Calm down. No need to get nervous.
4 in, 2 to go.
He's getting nervous up there in stock spec slash, man. Yeah. Whoa, Dwight's cheating. He's running his M17 radio. That's not stock.
Troubles there for Randy and McKinley. You also battle for third and fourth. Final podium spot. Minute 30 left to go.
I think we've gotten pretty much. We've gotten 13 and 5 short course, novice, 4-wheel drive, and then we're gonna have stock spec slash. All of them? Okay.
1 minute left to go.
1 minute left.
I can't call anybody. We're in the middle of a race.
45 seconds left to go here in this one. $30 seconds left. Joe now up front, 14-2 hot lap of the race. What a heater there, 5 seconds left. Joe turning on the burners that lap. Time's gonna expire, you'll be done when you cross.
McKinley Liebold done.
Joe not making this one easy on Dwight here. Oh, a little bit of a block pass. Oh, again, stuck up there on the pipe.
Dwight Soley's done.
And that is a race. Dwight going to take it,
Duffy
Joe
done.
2, McKinley 3. If
The
I
race
can
is
have Kevin
completed.
Moyer, Alex Snyder, and Jason Luther head to the podium for a podium picture real quick with our with your guys' short courses. Dwight going to take it, Joe 2, McKinley 3, Randy 4. Up now, race number 6. Drivers from the last one, these guys right back out here to Marshall. Again, Kevin Moyer, Alex Snyder, and Jason Luther head to the podium for a podium picture with your guys' short courses.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Wait, what happened? What did he do?
All right, top 3 of Slash. Head over to the podium for a podium picture. That was Dwight, Joe, McKinley. Dwight, McKinley, and Randy head to the podium for Slash. And then volunteers, help us out, guys. Volunteers up now. Race number 6, 13-5 Stadium Trucks. We're gonna need volunteers out here to help us out.
I don't know why he's doing the podium so late, bro. That's gonna slow us up just trying to do the podium picture.
1 minute to the start of the race.
Volunteers, guys, help us out. Some volunteers, please, so we can get close to starting this one at least. Some volunteers, guys, help us out. Volunteers,
45
please,
seconds to the
volunteers.
start of the race.
Volunteers, guys, help us out. We need some volunteers. Help us out, guys.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
I need 1, 2, 3 volunteers. 3 volunteers,
10
please.
seconds to the start of the
3
race.
volunteers on the buckets. And 1 on the back left J-Con banner. 2 more. 2 more. If we could get Randy out here and then 1 volunteer. There's Randy. We need 1 volunteer now. 1 volunteer on 1 of the buckets. 1 volunteer. Aiden, you want to help us out? All right, perfect. No more laps. Jason Luther going to start on the number 1 spot. C4 on the 2. Brad McGuire on the 3. Cody Irvin on the 4. Chris Gross 5. All right. All right, drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys going to go racing on the sound of the tone in less than 5. Off and underway. Thank goodness that was not a restart. We're off and underway. 13-5 Stadium Truck, Main? Trouble's there for Jason Luther jumping into the triple C4. Going to move up to the top spot early on. More troubles there for Jason getting it wrong there. Jason dropping down to the 4 spot, C4 up front. Looks like that's Brad McGuire in the 2. Cody right there in that 3 spot. Jason in the 4. Then we got Chris Gross in the 5. Troubles there for Brad getting it wrong.
Yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure you can hang on for that long?
Oh, troubles there for Cody. Jason getting back by now for the 2 spot. Chris Gross in that 3. Cody in the 4. Brad 5. 1 minute in, 7 to go. Leader down the front straightaway. Second place. Going down the front straightaway now. 5 seconds back. Brad McGuire in that 3 spot. Looks like Chris Gross in the 4. Cody in the 5. Leader on the left side. Troubles there for him. Jason Luther right there behind him. 1 second separating those 2. Minute 45 in. Leaders across the line. Jason now across the line. 1.5 back. 2 in, 6 to go. Troubles there for C4. Jason helping him out there. Gets right back going. And now Jason up front. C4 in the 2. It's like Chris Gross and Cody battle for 4th and 5th. Onto the right side. Cody getting by there. Three in, 5 to go. 3 in, 5 to go. Your leader onto the front stretch. Troubles here for him. Gets back going there. Brad now closing in that gap onto C4. Brad across the line. 2.5 back. C4, 4.5 back from Jason. 4:45 left to go. Oh, troubles there for Brad on the back triple. Gets right back going, though. – 3:30 in, 4:30 to go. Trouble's there for C4 now. Brad right there behind him. Battle for second and third. Into the center triple. Across the line this time by 5/10 the gap onto the right side double. 4 in, 4 to go. Halfway. Trouble's there for Brad. Cody now jumping up into that 3 spot. Down the front stretch. 9-10 separate in those two. Cody going to be 3 seconds back from C4. 16-8 there from Jason. Hot lap of the race. Trouble's there for C4. Jumping right there now behind Cody. Cody up into that 2 spot. Oh, Trouble's there for him. Jumping into that little pit. Gets right back going. Your leader looking to put a lap up on the field already. Right there behind the whole pack. Trouble's there. Brad to the inside. Making a move for the 2 spot. C4 right there behind him. To the inside. Side by side. Oh, almost jumping over him there. To the inside. Making the move. Brad wheeling up the jump. C4 making the pass now for the 2 spot. Brad into the 3. Cody right there in the 4 spot. Not too far back. 5 in. 3 to go now. Leader right there in the middle of everything. It's a super close battle now for third and fourth between Brad and Cody. 1.3 separated. Brad 2.3 back from C4 though. Trouble's there for Brad and Cody getting caught up now. 6-10 separating those two, but they're 5.5 back from C4 now. 2:15 left to go. Two minutes left to go. Watch at the end of the straightaway. Trouble's there for your leader. Gets flipped back over and going now. Minute 45 left to go. Trouble's here for Brad. Looks like Cody getting by now for the 3 spot with a minute 25 left to go. $16.8 there from C4. New hot lap of the race. Brad now going to be 3.5 back from Cody for the 3 spot. That's the closest battle with 1 minute left to go. Trouble's there for C4 at the end of the straightaway. We'll see how far back Cody is this time by. Here he comes across the line. Looks like Cody had a little bit of troubles there on that lap. 10 seconds back. Brad 2 seconds back from Cody. 45 seconds left to go. More troubles there for Brad on the back triple. That's allowed Cody to get a little bit of a gap up on him for that 3 spot. $30 seconds left to go. $15 seconds left to go. Trouble's here for C4. Cody over the left side now. 5 seconds left. No, Trouble's there for Cody. Time's gonna expire. You be done when you cross C4. Keep going. Cody, you are done though.
Brad McGuire done. Chris Gross done. C4 done.
That is a race. Marshall grab the
Jason
blowers.
Luther
Jason Luther
done.
going to take it C4 to
The
Cody
race is
3.
completed.
All right. Top 3 from this race. Jason, C4, and Cody head to the podium for a podium picture. And also for 13.5 four-wheel drive buggy, Alex Snyder, Robert Summers, and Brad McGuire head to the podium for a podium picture. That's the top 3 for 13.5 four-wheel. Again, top 3 from the stadium truck head to the podium for a podium picture, and from 13.5 four-wheel head to the podium for a podium picture. Up now, race number 7, or 21.5 two-wheel drive buggy A main. We need some volunteers out here to help us out. Some volunteers to help us out. Volunteers, help us out, guys.
Did you get the podium picture? Good little kitten.
Drivers from the last race and some volunteers out here to help us out. Volunteers, guys, help us out.
Are you on the...
2 minutes to the start of the race.
Volunteers, I need C4 out here to marshal C4. Chris Gross is in this race. I got Jason. I got Cody. I need C4. There he is. Brad McGuire's in this one, so I need... Thank you, Brett Nelson. I need one more. One more. Help us out.
Yeah.
1-5. One volunteer. One volunteer
1
on one of
minute
the
to the
buckets.
start of the race.
Wherever Matthew doesn't go, you can take that spot. So I need one on the green bucket. One on the green bucket. One volunteer on the green bucket. Waiting on a check from Dwight.
45 seconds.
Let's
to
line
the
them up while
start
we
of
wait
the
for one
race.
volunteer on the green bucket. Order will be Brad McGuire on the number 1 spot. Robert Summers going to be on the number 2. Chris Camara on the 3. Brandon Shrout on the 4. Luke Hart on the 5. Dwight on the 6. Chris Gross
30
7.
seconds to
Arlen
the
8.
start of the race.
Javen 9. One volunteer. Help us out on the green bucket. Scott, are you helping us out? Thank you, Scott. Appreciate that.
15 seconds to the start of the race.
All right. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. You guys are going to go race it on the sound of the tone. In less than 5. Restart. 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 Slow them down. Get them all on the front stretch. Brad McGuire on the 1. Robert Summers on the 2. Chris Camara on the 3. Brandon Trout on the 4. Luke Hart on the 5. Dwight on the 6. Chris 7. Arlen 8. Javen 9. Just so you guys know, you guys can't win it in the first corner. Just to let you guys know. Once again, that was your guys' final restart. You guys are going to go racing on the sound of the tone here in less than 5. Oh, much better. Much better. Troubles there early on. That's Brad McGuire.
Oh, yeah.
Down the front straightaway. Freight train. Troubles for Arlen and Javen in the back. Get a little wrong. They get right back going, though. Battle for 8 and 9. Down the tabletops, though. It's a freight train. Watch on the left side.
For how athletic he is, he's one of the worst marshals. He plays every sport.
Chris Kamara up front, down the front straightaway, leading away. It's Brandon Shrout in that 2 spot. Brad McGuire in the 3. Chris Gross in the 4. Dwight in the 5. Luke Hart 6. Javen up to the 7th spot. Arlen in the 8. Robert Summers down to the 9 from the 2. We're 1 minute in with 7 to go.
And just jump to the inside. Huh? Well, he's old. That kid's young.
Battle for the top spot between your top 5. Down the front straightaway, they all go again. Top 5, 3.8 separated. Luke in that 6 spot, falling back a little bit. Arlen in the 7, Robert in the 8, Javen in the 9.
Yeah.
2 in, 6 to go. Your leader. Trouble's there for him in the center. It's Brandon Shrout now up front. There he is in the back, triple. Oh, trouble's there for him. Gets onto the stair steps though now. Still leading away. Looks like it's Dwight moving up into that 2 spot. There he is in that center triple. Brad McGuire right there in that 3 spot. Luke Hart in the 4 right there behind him as well. Chris Kamara in the 5. Top 5 still super close with 2:30 and 5:30 to go. Arlen or it looks like Chris in the 6. Robert 7. Javen 8. Arlen 9.
Nope. You're not the oldest one yet. No. How old are you, Cody?
3 in, 5 to go. Brandon Shrout leading away on the right side. Trouble's there for a couple guys on the left side. Brad coming across line into the 2. Chris in the 3. Dwight 4. Luke Hart 5. All right there on the right side.
Yeah.
3:30 and 4:30 to go. Trouble's there for Chris Kamara on the top of the steps there. Here they all come across the line. Brandon Trout leading away across the line there. Brad McGuire in the 2 spot. 1.7 back from him. Chris Kamara across the line in the 3 spot. 5.5 or 4 seconds now back from Brad. Dwight in the 4 spot. He's going to be 2.9 back from Chris Kamara. Luke 2.1 back from Dwight in the 5 spot. Javen up to the 6. Robert in the 7 spot. 3.3 back from Javen. Chris Gross in the 8. Arlen in the 9. 4 in, 4 to go. Halfway.
These 8-minute mains are too long.
Scott's a faster marshal than Charlie, dude.
I know.
That's hilarious.
Watch here by the line. That is all clear. Quick marshal there.
Yeah. C4. Jesus Christ. The worst marshal.
Brandon shot up front. Brad across the line in the 2 spot. Chris Kamara across the line in the 3. 2.8 back. Brad 2.5 back from Brandon. Trouble's there for Chris Kamara in the center. Triple getting it wrong there. Dwight now right there behind him. Battle for 3rd and 4th. 5 in, 3 to go down the front straightaway. It's a battle for 3rd and 4th. Luke in the 5 spot. There he is now, just now going down the front straightaway. Robert down the front straightaway now in that 6 spot. 2.3 back from Luke. 16.9 there from Robert. Hot lap of the race. 2:45 left to go. Trouble's there for Dwight in the center. Triple. Luke now going to be right there. Watching the center triple. That is all clear.
Oh, they got to stop.
Hey, you jinxed him telling him not to wreck there.
2:15 left to go. Brad and Chris Camara last time by, separated by 1.5. This time by, they go across the line. 7/10 the gap between these two. Into the back triple they go, coming up on Arlen. Into the center triple they go. Battle for second and third. Watch on the left side. Minute 45 left to go. Second and third. Into the center triple. Onto the left side. Tabletop down the hill. Into the front stretch now. Looks like Robert and Dwight battle for fourth and fifth. There they are. Looks like Robert actually getting by for the 4 spot now. Dwight down to the 5.
Yeah. Hey, just go out there. Have fun. Yeah, well, no, don't crash as much as you did. Honestly, just
1
try and
minute left.
get away from the carnage.
1 minute left to go.
That sounds worse than just the wing. Yeah.
45 seconds left to go. Still 1.1 separating your top two. Troubles looks like for Brad getting caught. Oh, little transfer there. Getting back going. 30 seconds left to go.
That was sick.
Looks like Robert now 2.5 though back from Brad, closing in that gap. 20 seconds left. Brad cannot afford another mistake. 15 seconds left to go. Robert has to push it as much as he can. 2.5 back last time by. Troubles here for Brad, getting into the pipe there. Robert right there behind him. Time is going to expire. Battle for the final podium spot. Into the center triple. Troubles here for Brad. Robert sneaks by. Coming across the line.
Robert Summers done. Brad McGuire done. Chris Gross done. Brandon Shrout done. Chris Camara done.
That
David
is a
Sargent
race.
Done. Arlen Simon done. The race is completed.
C4. Can you just put your car right here and grab the blower real quick?
That is a race. Brandon Shrout, Chris Camara, and Robert head to the podium for a podium picture. And top 3 from 13-5 4-wheel. Brad McGuire going to finish up in the 4. Dwight in the 5. Luke 6. Javen 7. Chris 8. Arlen 9 up now. Race 8. Final race of the night. 17-5 two-wheel drive buggy A main. Drivers from the last one to get you guys right back out here to Marshall.
Two minutes to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one, some volunteers maybe out here to help us out. Huh?
1 minute to the start of the race.
Drivers from the last one. Got Brandon Trout. Chris Kamara's in this one. I need Robert Summers, Brad McGuire.
45
I got
seconds
Dwight.
to the
I
start
got
of
Luke.
the race.
I need Javen out here to marshal. Chris Gross. And then I think we'll be good. Actually, maybe one more on the back left. One volunteer maybe on the back left.
30 seconds to the start of the race.
Javen. Hendrick going to be on the number 1 spot. Kevin Moyer on the number 2 spot. Brett Nelson on the 3.
15 seconds to the
Scott
start
Simon
of
on the
the
4.
race.
Alex Snyder on the 5. Cody Irvin 6. Orlando 7. Chris Kamara 8. I need, hey, Robert or Brandon. Robert or Brandon. I need one of you guys on the bucket. All right. Drivers are ready. Corner marshals are ready. Try and keep it easy off the start. You guys are going to go racing on the sound of the tone here in less than 5. Oh, traction roll off the start there for Hendrick. The rest, we stay going, though. Kevin Moyer up front here in this one early on. Scott in that 2 spot. Alex Snyder in the 3. Brett Nelson 4. Orlando up into the 5 spot. Hendrick in the 6. Chris Kamara 7. Cody 8 onto the right side. Freight train. Troubles there for Scott. Getting into the pipe there on the stair steps. Orlando getting that center triple, catching right back up to these guys. Down the front straightaway. It's Kevin Moyer up front. Brett Nelson in that 2 spot. Looks like Alec right there in the 3. Hendrick in the 4. Then we got Orlando in the 5. Chris Kamara 6. Scott 7. Cody 8. Down the front straightaway. Your leader into the back triple going double single. Orlando forcing himself to go double single there. Guys right there in front of him, not able to hit the triple. He sends this front triple, though. Lands right there behind. We're just 1 minute in with 7 to go. Freight train into the back triple. Leaders coming up on Chris and Cody. If you guys can try and give him some room here. Trouble's there. Going for the triple. Not going to be able to get it there. That's going to drop him back. Trouble's there for Alec. Getting it wrong there. That's going to drop Alec down to the 5. Scott now in the 6 spot catching up. He had some troubles off the start on the stair steps. Gets right back going, though. Leaders coming up on some lap traffic. Hendrick coming up on Chris Kamara. Kevin and Brett, 1.1 separate battle for the top spot. 2 in, 6 to go. Leaders down the stair steps. 3rd place into that back triple down the stair steps now. Then we got 4th, 5th, and 6th all right there together over the right side. Roller Hendrick trying to find a way around to the inside. Oh, trouble's there for him getting into the pipe. To the inside on Scott, side by side there, making the move. He's now right there behind Alec. Looks like they're right there behind Orlando now. Battle for, looks like 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Trouble there for Orlando. Collecting Scott there. That's going to drop them back to 5th and 6th. Hendrick now, or Alec now up into the 3. Orlando up into the 4. Scott 5. Trouble there for Hendrick down to the 6th spot. Then we got Cody in the 7. Chris Kamara 8. But top 2 now. 2 10 separated over the backside triple now. Down the stair steps, battle up front, over the right side, roller into the center triple. Now they both go double single. A little bit of troubles there up against the pipe. That was Kevin. Gets it right back going, though. In the center of the track, down the front straightaway. These two nose to tail over the right side now. Back into the back triple. Down the front straightaway. It's a battle for 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th now. Leaders down the front straightaway. Onto the right side, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th into the center triple. Orlando starting to run away with that 3 spot a little bit. Now it's a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th, all right there over the right side. Freight train into the back triple. Leaders back down the front straightaway. Up and over the right side double. Brett had a little bit of a better drive into the back triple, having a check up though, right there behind Kevin. Troubles there, a little bit nudge of a pipe there again for Kevin. Brett all over the rear end there. 2:10, still the gap. They both go a little wide there. Troubles there for Hendrick. On to the left side, 4 in, 4 to go. Halfway, Alec, Hendrick, and Scott still a battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Orlando starting to run away with that 3 spot. Oh, troubles here for Orlando by the line. Hendrick to the inside. Nice move there on Alec. Now, Hendrick right there behind Orlando for the 3 spot. Troubles there for Brett. Piping it. Watch top left, top left, top left. One on the top left, one on the top left. That is all clear. That was troubles there for Brett. Now Hendrick going to be able to close in for that 2 spot. That's going to give a big break there for Kevin. Your leader across the line leading away. Brett onto the left side. Hendrick and Alec onto the left side now. Orlando not too far back in the 5 spot. Scott in the 6. Cody 7. Chris Camara 8. Five in, 3 to go. Watch on the left side. Troubles there. Brett getting a little bit of a bounce and a front flip back on all 4s. Into the back triple. It's Brett, Hendrick, Alec, and going to be Orlando soon. Actually hitting that back triple right there behind Alec. 2nd, 3rd, 4th. Oh, trouble there. Hendrick hitting the pole. Alec down the front stretch right there behind Hendrick onto the right side. Double. 2:33 left to go on the clock. Orlando getting that back triple right there behind these guys. All nose to tail into the center triple. Double single. Orlando going big. Going to come up a tad bit short. 2:15 left to go. Hendrick closing in on Brett. A little bit of troubles there for Brett into that double single. Hendrick now all over the rear end. Down the front straightaway. Kevin Moyer with an 8-second lead. Trying to hold on to this one with 2 minutes left to go. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th coming up on Chris Camara and Cody Irvin. If you guys can, please give them some room. Thank you, guys. Hendrick onto the inside. Not going to make anything happen. Down the front straightaway onto the right side. Alec down the front straightaway. Looks like Orlando made his way by for the 4 spot. Alec in the 5 spot trying to catch back up. 2nd and 3rd onto the left side. Down the hill. Down the front straightaway. All over. 2:10 the gap between these two. 1:30 left to go. Into the back triple. Orlando into the back triple. Last time by Orlando. 1.8 back. Troubles there for Alec on the stair steps there. That's going to allow Scott now to the 5. Or Scott actually right there. Battle for 5 and 6. Orlando 1.7 back. Hendrick all over Brett there. Watch straightaway, straightaway, straightaway. That is all clear. Battle for 2nd and 3rd back down the front stretch. 1 minute left to go. Orlando in that 4 spot. 1.2 back from these guys. Battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th now. Down the stair steps. Into the right side roller. Now into the center triple. Hendrick all over. Troubles there with the weird bounce out of the single. That's going to allow Orlando now to the 3 spot. Down the front straightaway. Trying to set his sights on Brett. 40 seconds left to go. Troubles there for Orlando getting it wrong. Hendrick now right there behind him. 30 seconds left to go. Now battle for the final podium spot down the front straightaway. Into the back triple. 20 seconds left to go. It looks like Hendrick and Orlando are going to get one more after this one. 15 seconds left. Battle for the final podium spot down the front straightaway. This is going to be their final lap for 3rd and 4th. Troubles there for Brett, getting caught up there. Now it's a battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Troubles there for Hendrick. Time's going to expire. You will be done when you cross. Looks like Orlando now jumping up into the 2 spot. Brett in the 3, Hendrick in the 4. Troubles there for Hendrick.
Orlando Martinez done. Brett Nelson done. Chris Camara done. Scott
That is a
Simon done.
race. Kevin Moyer going to hang on.
Done.
Orlando
race
going to
is
finish up in the
completed.
2 spot. Brett Nelson in the 3. Hendrick in the 4. Alec 5. Scott 6. Cody 7. Chris Camara 8.